watching you. Was making bets with myself to see how long it's going to take for all this stuff to get knocked over.
Am I that obvious?
Only to the trained and observant eye, yes. What are you worried about? I replaced the meds that you took. No one's going to know if they were ever missing.
I still don't understand why you did that for me.
I lost a patient a long time ago because of a similar kind of drug operation where someone was putting bad meds into the system.
Well, that sounds like an interesting story.
Maybe. Maybe one day I will tell you. This thing never stops going.
What is it?
You're starting Siobhan's autopsy.
You know, there's a little snag in the med situation.
Okay, I'm listening.
You put back more hydrocodone than I took out.
No, I counted. There were 2 bottles that were missing.
Well, I only took out one, the one I had you analyze.
So what are we saying here? That somebody in the staff is helping themselves?
Well, either that or it was a random steal or somebody from the drug ring
Or maybe the cop is working the case.
No,
on faith or on wishful thinking?
Lucky did not take those pills, and I did not take them for him.
Your faith in him is really something to behold.
Oh, you think I'm being naive?
No, I think you're being loyal to a fault, which is an amazing quality in a person. It's a shame you guys couldn't make it. Though I am willing to bet that somehow you are still holding out hope.
Come on, he just lost his wife.
His child and his father, and he's going to try and hold tight anyone who's close to him.
Well, it can't be me, not now.
Nor should it ever be.
This is a...
What I just said, I didn't really mean it. Okay, well, no, I did mean it. It came out a little bit more judgmental than I intended.
It's all right. You're not the only one in this town who thinks Lucky and I are the poster couple for unhealthy, codependent relationships. And you know what? You're all not wrong.
Well, that's brutally honest.
Well, it just got to the point where it was ridiculous. Even Lucky and I couldn't deny it. And that's why we're not together anymore. Among other things.
Well, Lucky could do a lot worse than have you at his back as a friend.
And you have done your fair share of watching my back.
Yeah, well, I knew he was the underdog in this situation. I understood that.
Because you feel the same, or?
Because in my family, being treated like an adult, or as an equal, for that matter, is pretty much impossible to come by.
Well, you have my respect. And I could do a lot worse having you as a friend, which I'm starting to realize you actually are.
Hey, if you insist on acting like a child, I suggest you take your whining and check into another hospital.
Do you expect me to just know what you're mad about?
Robin's acting all shifty, like she's trying to cover her bases, which means you're in her ear giving her crap about being objective.
Okay, I know you might find this hard to believe, but I have better things to think about than you all day long.
Look at that. Another text to go save a life. Which reminds me, did you get the autopsy report explaining what went wrong in Siobhan's surgery? You should probably check that.
Nice.
I grew up with a perfect sister. Always compared, always came up short. It's exhausting, I know.
Yeah, well, hopefully things like that, it's not gonna change.
Is that power going to Robin's head or what? She's acting like the medical version of Kate.
Hi, how are you? And okay, the Robin thing, just let that go, okay? She's under a lot of pressure right now. In fact, you know what? You should forget it entirely. Why don't we go get a bite? There's something I really want to tell you.
No, she didn't even blink an eye when I told her I found Sam's engagement ring, and she flat out denied letting me go give it to Jason myself.
Okay, or not.
What?
Has
anyone seen Patrick?
He just got paged. You missed him.
Damn it.
Patrick's nose was all out of joint because he thinks I've been ragging on you for playing favorites. So, since we know that sure as hell ain't true, I'm just wondering what's really going on.
And Patrick is trying to make something about him that isn't. I didn't say or even imply that you were complaining. I may have been short, but Patrick, of course, jumped to his own conclusion.
Short, try how rude are you?
Really? I have a job to do here, people, okay? Beyond managing everyone's fragile egos, I actually have a hospital to run. And if that isn't difficult enough, now I have to deal with the security concerns that come with having Jason as a patient. Excuse me, I have to get Patrick before he goes into surgery.
Okay, so what do you say we get away from all these grumpy people and I can tell you about something that
I just had a revelation. When Jason wakes up, he needs to ask Spinelli to be his best man. Maybe that'll snap him out of this whole Jackal PI thing.
What is it going to take to get you to snap out of this whole, compulsive,
What?
obsessive, nothing, never mind. You have your pet projects, I have mine.
So you're busy then. So it works out. You do your doctor thing, and we'll meet up later.
Dr. Joyless, call 4644. Dr.
Okay.
Call
Really?
4644.
You know, the research on this is fascinating. You know someone on the team?
I might know somebody on the team.
They've been
Yes.
trying to crack that for decades.
Yes, since '76.
Elizabeth, hey, do you know where I can get the results of Siobhan's autopsy?
The results from Siobhan's autopsy aren't back yet, but it shouldn't be long.
I'll wait.